All right. Let's go ahead and get this started. Welcome to Rant and Chill. I'm your host, Mr. Deadman. And here in this stream, we're going to be talking about Babymetal, Love Bites, and BAND-MAID. Three bands I really enjoy. Three bands that may not really have a lot of overlap with their fan base. Sometimes there's people that don't like the other, but I like them all. I think they're all good. Oh, and maybe talk a little bit of Nymphophila as well. And sometime towards the end, give some relationship advice. If you're coming to me for relationship advice, you already are looking for a joke, right? I mean, come on. I am your discount Wolverine. Oh, I did a video about coming out as a trans woman. Hi, I'm a woman now. I mean, obviously, it was commentary on how easy it would be for somebody just to say, hey, I'm a woman. Be like, oh, that's so wrong. It's trivializing it. You think I'm the only one? Like, I'm making a joke of it, but there's people who actually do that. Like for real, for various reasons. Anyway, one of my favorite comments there was when you order Wolverine from Wish. So that was good. You gotta have a sense of humor about things. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. First thing is we're gonna talk about some. Let's start with Babymetal. Then we'll do Love Bites. No, then we'll do BAND-MAID and Love Bites. Okay, so regarding Babymetal, the topic I want to explore here in this stream is what is the most underrated Babymetal song? I had asked this question. I asked this question in the community tab and I got a few responses. I also have a few ideas myself as far as what is the most underrated Babymetal song. I think you may agree. If you disagree, let me know. Definitely in the chat or in the comment. So let's start off with a few of the comments made my way about what were the most underrated Babymetal tracks here. And a surprise, something like From Dusk Till Dawn may appear, right? I mean, would you be surprised by that? You're not surprised by that. You kind of expect that. It's kind of the expectation there. So I asked, what are the most underrated Babymetal songs? And I only have 3 comments. Should have asked a lot sooner. And the first is from Mess 6984. 69 can be messy. It goes From Dusk Till Dawn, Kagaru, Brand New Day, Night Night Burn. And it also adds and many more. In these troubled times, the world needs more Babymetal. I put more there. The world needs Babymetal. I agree with that. 100%. Okay. Now, how do I feel about this? Well, huge disagreement now. From Dusk Till Dawn is going to be an underrated song. It is most definitely an underrated song. Sometimes when I watch a poll about what are the fans' favorite, and when From Dusk Till Dawn makes it high, the comments about it are actually quite intriguing. It's like, well, why this song? What? Sometimes people act like it's not even a song. Act like it's not even like worthy, like compared to the others. But From Dusk Till Dawn is very unique. To this day, it's the only Babymetal song that, well, is like a chill wave. It's kind of what it is. It's like a chill wave, sort of like trance, sort of. Dude, I like it. I like listening to chill wave. I legit, in the mornings when I drop my kids off at school, what am I listening to on YouTube? What's playing through the car speakers? Some chill wave, sometimes synth wave, but chill wave stuff off YouTube or whatever. So I like it. It wasn't until last year that I realized that there's actually lyrics in the song. I just thought it was like instrumental and just like kind of like abstract and just kind of cool like that. It's something you can listen to, and sometimes when I describe, I guess my relationship with music, it might sound like I take a handful of shrooms every time I listen, but that's not true. I only started doing shrooms recently. No, but whenever I listen to From Dusk Till Dawn, of course, it's all situational, time and place, right? But and I have the time, I can like just close my eyes and just let the notes kind of sink in, let the melody just sort of sink in there, soak into me, and it's just really nice, very soothing. It's a very calming, soothing song, and it's actually kind of what you need after the busy day-to-day busting and grinding for the dollar, busting and grinding for your boss, being called all sorts of things, being humiliated by your boss or by your other boss, your wife. It's like you need that break from Dusk Till Dawn, okay? Much like how From Dusk Till Dawn, the movie, the scene with Salima Hayek, the snake scene, you know what I'm talking about. How that scene will take you to a better place mentally, and you forget about all your worries. The song itself from Babymetal will do the same, well, not the exact same thing, but you will forget about your worries, for sure. Yeah, I was working really hard to make that reference work. It's kind of like when you see the song From Dusk Till Dawn, I think of the movie, right? But it has nothing to do with it. Not that I know of, anyway. Like I said, it was just last year that I realized, hey, there's actually lyrics in this thing? Wait. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn will come up. I would say Amour is a completely underrated song. Amour. I don't think it gets a lot of love. It is a slow song. But it does not get a lot of love there at all. But it's like a Dragon Force ballad. If you were to take a love ballad, sort of, I think it's a love song. I think it is. And you combine it with like Dragon Force sort of solos. That's what you would get. You could kind of compare it to Akatsuki. Akatsuki is a really good song. Also underrated. But I think Amour has a little bit more going on, like technical wise. Nah, I'm not trying to make it into a contest. I'm just saying it's underrated. You know what's an underrated Babymetal song? Catch Me If You Can. No, that's not underrated. They play it in every show. Don't they play that on every show? I might as well. If you know what else is an underrated Babymetal song? Gimme Chocolate. How about Gimme Chocolate and Headbanger, huh? No. You'd be more accurate if you said something like Metatoro, yeah. Metatoro. That is a song. I like it, but not as much as others, because of how it just kind of. When people say Metal Kingdom drones on, the Metal Toro, when they're doing that Metatoro chant, it was like, man, like I have to be in the mood to listen to that, and I might just skip it. I think around that on that album there's like GJ, a Karate. Where does Metal Toro? Where is it placed on that album? Let's see. I'll take a look at the album here. Yeah, I think it's after GJ and then Yava. Yava's after it. Yava's a really good song. I'm not sure about underrated though. I think it's pretty good. I think people will recognize it. This Anger gets a lot of love, and I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's a cool song. It's cool. Um, it's not my favorite, but it does get a lot of love there for sure. As far as other underrated songs, let's see. We already mentioned From Dusk Till Dawn, and that is definitely one right there. There's more. What about Yuki Yuki Midnight? I think that's underrated. Played a few times. I believe, isn't that part of the Black Babymetal songs? Yuki Yuki Midnight. That is a strange song to me. Like, if you hear the song Yuki Yuki Midnight, you would think it is like a horror show. You would think that there's something going on with the kids and they're being gifted, like, they're singing about something and praising it and having fun. But then they turn into like zombies and they're walking around stage all zombified and stuff, Like, there's something sinister about that song. But if you look into the lyrics, there's like, it's all like about them eating squid and having a party and stuff and going from their house to having a party in the streets and just having fun. It's like, okay. But so where does the zombie aspect come from? By turning into a monster like they do when they perform it live. They legit, I mean, if you hear the song, there's like demonic voices in the background, like, and all of a sudden they turn into zombies and they walk around like this. I mean, it's showing for something. I mean, it's not for nothing. So I think there needs to be a deep dive of that song. What's really going on there? I think Yuki Yuki Midnight is about a sort of like horror show for kids that how to explain it? It's like a horror show, but they're lured into it with food and snacks and drink and partying and having a good time, dancing and stuff. But really, it's a trap because you're going to lose their soul, lose their way, and become corrupted. But yeah, Yuki Yuki Midnight, that's definitely an underrated song. But from MS6984, he also said Brand New Day. Brand New Day is, well, is it a fan favorite? I don't think it's a fan favorite. It is a favorite among a very few. I'm one of them. Yeah, you can't listen to Brand New Day every day. I mean, maybe you could. Actually, that's the challenge. If you listen to Brand New Day at the start of every day, your days might actually be better. You start with a positive melody, positive upswinging melody. Ooh, man. Bring some optimism into your life, dude. Okay? I'm a cynical guy. Okay? Look at me. I'm cynical. You can see it. Okay? I need some Babymetal Brand New Day to brighten up my day each and every day. And I think maybe things will get better. Remember that when we start talking about relationships later on. Let's see. They also mentioned Night Night Burn. Night Night Burn is a really good song. There's a flow to it that kind of sounds a little bit of Spanish. It also kind of reminds me of like Castlevania games a little bit. It is nice. I love the pace of that song. It's really good. Night Night Burn. I'd say another user. His name is literally user Ziswuski 4KH5K. It says In the Name Of is a really good track. I love that song. But it's like it's used as like an intro song, like midway on Metal Galaxy. They do that to kind of shift the gears. That was something I was confused on, and then I was lightened by the comments section because really good commenters come to me and be like, actually, it was done as a way to transition the album because Metal Galaxy was a concept album, and every song was supposed to be going around the world, right? Get a little taste of various cultures and things. But then something happens, like about midway, and it no longer seems like it's about a Galaxy tour. In fact, it's like now they're going back to Japan and doing 3 songs that are very J-pop metal, and these 3 songs are about the grieving process of a band member, which is great. Don't get me wrong, that's all good. But in between that, there was "In the Name of," and that is sort of like an intro track, or I guess transition track for that, which now makes sense why it's called "In the Name of." I think the best part of that track, though, is the freaking tribal drums, the Sepultura, Soulfly sort of sound. And Cobra Metal said that was intentional. Okay, whenever you hear something in Babymetal and it sounds like it's a reference to something else, that's intentional. Okay, like, it's safe to say at this point, from what I've learned from interviews, that if you hear something that sounds like the drum style from One, like Metallica's One, that was not an accident. That was intentional. They did that. Babymetal Death has that, and it was on. So you could say that he was inspired by Metallica. In fact, he could almost say they took that drum beat from Metallica. You know, copy and paste, but played by someone else. You could say that too, and you would still be accurate. You would still be accurate here. So let's see, what else we got here? We got Syncopation. Syncopation is a song I often forget about, but it's not a bad song. It's really good. Like, if you like Megasune or Ein, those kind of more fast-paced J-pop, J-metal songs with like a lot of electronics in the background, Syncopation's great. It's a good song. But for some reason, it just gets lost in the noise. Like, people just forget about it. But I observed that anyway. I think that's why Andrew brings it up as underrated. It is criminally underrated. It really is. It really is. In fact, if you ask what the top 10 Babymetal tracks are, it may not even come up on the list. So there's a few others. You could probably go into No Rain, No Rainbow. It's like any of the slower songs may be kind of missed. Maybe skipped over. I mean, they're not songs like the one. Please tell me why this is the end of the world or whatever. I like that song. Oh, I'll tell you which one is completely underrated, and I'm not really a big fan of it. Then we'll move on. Future Metal, which is pretty much an intro track for Metal Galaxy. Not a big fan of that song. It just seems it's doing what an intro track does. With that said, though, I do like some intro tracks. There's one band I'll be talking about in this live stream that has an intro track on Awakening from Abyss, LOVEBITES, and their intro track called Awakening is really, really good. It's a really hard-hitting intro track that does well. I mean, so anyway, with that said, let's do some BAND-MAID stuff here. So a few things I want to talk about when it comes to BAND-MAID. First off, I did a reaction to Daydreaming. I've already reacted to Daydreaming, the music video. I don't remember if it's this channel or another one. And then I reacted to the live version, and I noticed, and you could see it too, there's some comments about like, oh, you should have done the music video. In various ways, comments give like kind of, I would say, no love to the live version, or just little love. Maybe just disdain even, okay? Like, it's, and I kind of wonder what's going on there. Like, I like the music video version of BAND-MAID's Daydreaming too, but I also like the live version. I think the live version is, as in some ways, is a little bit better in that you get something else out from it. Sure, the music video version is more. There's a lot more production going on to get the sounds just right. And the music video itself is great to watch. But the live version, being able to watch them perform it live, and the way they can do it is really cool. Hearing the instrumentation like raw right there is really nice. I really enjoy that. I mean, it's pretty cool that Konami can get her guitar to sound, to create like this like EDM sort of EDM synth sound, and that's what she's doing. It is another trippy song. It's another one where you take a handful of happy pills and you're listening to and you go to a good place. Hey, you're stressed out about your job. Maybe you got fired. Did your girlfriend leave you? Did your boyfriend leave you? Put on BAND-MAID Daydreaming after you listen to Babymetal, Brand New Day. You'll be on your way to a better time. You'll be going to a better place. Now, I asked some questions in the community tab. Name the guitarist. Wrong answers only. Wrong answers only. And obviously, this is, who's this? This is Misa, right? I'm Misa. Clearly, this is Misa. All right. So, 18 comments here. Let's see. Wrong answers only. Looking for the funniest one here. And you know what? Let's do a contest. I'll reach out to the person I think had the funniest one. And what are we going to do? What can I do? Can make a mod in the chat. Oh, we're not going to need a mod, right? How about doing a bit better? So I wear these shades because my bags under my eyes are ridiculous, right? Maybe I should stop smoking cigars. But I do drink like 4 cups of water, like tall cups. Or I have a mason jar of water right here. I mean, I do drink water. This is water. It's not vodka. Not yet. That's later on. They're still in the AMs. Though sometimes I do start my day with a shot of whiskey. Is that how you're supposed to start your day? A shot of whiskey and some coffee? Maybe I'm just doing things all wrong. Anyway, I would be willing to actually, I don't know how we're supposed to do it, but you know what? Actually, you know what's more? I think what's better. A lot more people play games like Steam. Dude, I'd just get you a Steam gift card for like $10. How about that? So, the winner in this comment, the funniest commenter here, will get a $10 Steam gift card. If they don't allow $10 amounts, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what it is. Quite a way to do it. All right, so name the guitars here. We have Solid Snake, 1974, up, down, left, right, BA, and start. Konami, that's good. I like that. Yeah, see, Konami has an easy name to remember. I think I'm mispronouncing. I'm actually saying Konami, and it's a Konami, but that's just me. Moa, Violet, Monique. Oh no, sorry, Monchi. Okay, Monchi. I butchered that. Monchi. Okay, all right. User Z16, Kana Metal. All right. Rob Marshall says that's clearly Obscura from Asagaram. Okay. All right. I kind of see that. Then you have Brian DeVito, 5120. Herman Lee in drag. Okay, that's good. I like that one so far. Okay. Then you have, let's see, Alfonso, says Danny. That's all right. Jake says it's obvious. She's God. Okay. I mean, she's really good. Let's see. Kana Santana Mincho. I butchered that. Right there. Kana Santana Mincho. I see what she's trying to do there. A tsunami. Oh, she definitely is a tsunami there. Danny Virillo. Ooh, okay. Okay, now I know what you mean by Danny. Okay. Brian Setzer. Leah Malia. A variable Geo. Okay, these are good. Bob Iger. Okay, come on now. Come on. Jamie Henderson. Okay. Miss Smith. Young Money Cash Nip. Okay, I'm me. I don't think that one's right. I think the funniest one I have here is the Herman Lee and drag. I mean, that was one I kind of laughed to the most. So that would be it. There. So I'll just reach out to this person, try to find a way, let them know that they won, and give them a Steam gift card. We'll do that. If they don't play Steam, then maybe an Amazon gift card. It would be a gift card, one way or the other. Okay. So, well, we have another caption contest. This was for this particular image right here. This image is very interesting. There's a lot going on here. Part of me hopes that this is like staged for laughs. Caption this image of BAND-MAID. Funniest answer will win something cool. Let's do another gift card. Another $10. So, look, $20. Today's show cost me $20. All right. Caption this image of BAND-MAID. Now, there's a lot going on here. I'm very curious what people have to say about Konami looking up Miku's skirt. I mean, I don't blame her. That's something that a lot of people would love to do. Yeah. I mean, there's a review about me. Oh, you're just a pervy man. Men and women are all a little pervy. Okay, are you telling me if you were given the chance, you wouldn't look up someone's skirt? Come on now. Given the chance, given the opportunity, given the blessing to do so. Come on now. Maybe you're just a better man, better person than I. That's fine too. All right. So, this is what happens when Misa shares her booze. That's good. Good so far. Konami. Hey, Miku, you got a biggie. Oh, no. Is she rocking a biggie? Oh, what do they call this? A futa? Is she a futa? Oh, no. Well, that'd be more interesting, huh? Miko, you forgot something. Okay. Welcome to the Council of Evil. That's a weird reference there, man. No, really. My parents won't be home for three more days. Okay. Something in Japanese with a lot of funny stuff. This might be the funniest one. I don't even know what it says. Girls, keep your hands to your instruments. Ooh. I mean, I don't know. Like, they want to be free. Let them be free. More sake, please. That's kind of interesting. Okay. My shot glass is here somewhere. Oh, is that what she's doing? Konami's looking for a shot glass. Well, Feathers, Justice League. I think the Konami, hey Miku, you got a biggie, is good. I think that's the best one right there. There's a lot going on with that statement. Okay, I like that. That was good. All right. Now they're in Japan though, but I think I could send them a gift card. We'll see. I'm guessing they're in Japan based on this. What I'm saying. I don't know. All right, so now we could go into Love Bites here. Love Bites. You got some stuff to talk about with them. Hyped up for the upcoming album. There is a lot of hype there. I also asked the question, which of the 3 new releases of Love Bites are you most excited for? Let's see what my little audience had to say. And I do appreciate you guys. I don't mean little in a bad way there. A little goes a long way. I'm a little guy. I'm a tall guy, a little guy. Where do you think I'm talking about? And you know what? I do a lot with it. That's all I'm going to say. That's TMI. TMI. You don't need to know. You don't even want to know. You weren't even asking. Okay. Rate the Love Bites latest releases. Which what is your favorite and why? Okay. Judgment Day is at 49%. That is a good song. Not surprised there. Spirit Lives On has 16. You know, I really like this song too. But, you know, it's a tough one, you know. It's a tough call because you have Judgment Day, The Spirit Lives On, and Dissonance. You know, if it was me, I would put Dissonance on top, then Judgment Day, then Spirit Lives On. But other people would put Dissonance, Spirit Lives On, then Judgment Day. You know, it is what it is. It's okay. It's all preference. It's all preference there. Now, the reason why. So, Judgment Day came in the lead with 49%. But not that far from Dissonance, and Spirit Lives On is kind of 16. Okay. Reasons why. Let's get into this a little bit. Let me get it to a monitor where I can actually read it better. Wow. Let's see. Spirit Lives On for beautiful lyrics and emotional voice. Number 2, Judgment Day for the dark vibe and also a grandiose feel. Yeah, I see that. So this person put Spirit Lives On at number 1. I mean, it does have the classic Love Bites sound. It does. I mean, Spirit Lives On is actually more Love Bites than Judgment Day. Well, I say that, but it's not the. It's not a totally accurate statement, is what I'm saying. Anyway. Spirit Lives On for beautiful lyric and emotional voice. Judgment Day for the dark vibe and also grandiose feel. And Dissonance because of the heavy sound and anger voice. Okay. Render 4D Cafe says Judgment Day, fast, heavy with a great solo and melodies are very catchy. Dissonance is great too, but the vocal melodies are not that great for me. I hope there is a other thrashier track in the album. Victor Echo says all songs. Bob V says Dissonance for me by a lot. I expect it will also be the closest live compared to the studio version. Donald Van der Linden. That is an interesting. Donald Van der Linden. I like Dissonance the best because it's really fast. I like that fast, hard, and heavy, huh? Bud 3777 Dissonance because thrash. Well, there you go. Dissonance is a favorite for sure. Cheesy in the chat says Spirit, Dissonance, and Judgment Day. Look at that. He's a Spirit Lives On guy. You know? Now, Spirit Lives On, I think, gets a bad rap. It's not a bad song. It's a Love Bites song. It is a Love Bites song. When Judgment Day came out, everyone was like drooling because of, oh my God, Fami is like doing this and she's allowed to tap. It sounds so cool. And that's great. What I'm really curious about though, that album review that I reacted to, there's another song that has a bass intro, and you know Fami kind of put her touch on that. So that's going to be really good. I think it's called Wicked Witch. I believe it was a Wicked Witch that had that, or was it the Stand and Deliver? It might be Stand and Deliver. Either way. Now, we reacted to the Bass's audition video, but now they have it again with proper subtitles. So we have to watch this. It's because now we know what they're saying. the first time I reacted to it, I didn't really know what they were saying. I was using Google Translate, and that was horrible. Now we're going to know what they're saying. So this is going to be good. All right, let's go to press play here. Okay, remember this part. Applicants from all over the world apply regardless of age, gender, nationality. Okay, let's go. Wait. Oh, wait. Do we have subtitles on? Please tell me we do. Okay. We really wanted to see as many people as we could without placing any restrictions on who could apply. And I think we all feel the same. That's why it's the most important. It's important. I feel like I'm kind of injecting myself into the already completed story of Love Bites. It's not a completed story. Not yet.
もともと完成していた物語の中に私が参入していくっていう状況だと思うんですけど、演奏を通して会話していく。
And though performing, but through performing and talking with them, I realized I would like to fit in with them. Okay.
うちにだんだん馴染んでいけたらいいなとか、自分の色をそのラブバイツに寄せつつも出していけるようになったらいいなっていう
Bring my own color to the mix.
ふうに考えてました。
Man, that looks so cool. She's so happy. She's so happy right there. Oh, look at that smile. Oh, dude, that is a genuine happy. It's like, you know, she's beaming with excitement. Midori is like, yeah, I got her back. She's good. Now she's wearing some high heels. She has to be, or she's on some sort of platform because she's tall right there. That brings a tear to my eye. I'm not even joking. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, that was the Love Bites Bases audition. Now with subtitles. That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool to see. One of the things I'll say about Love Bites, or ask you guys about Love Bites before we wrap up, is how excited are you about the upcoming album? They're gonna do a stream, like very soon, in a couple days, where they're gonna play all the music, and the band members are gonna, I guess, react to it. I hope that stream stays up, cause like I don't really get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, what time is it? It's like. It's late. But, you know, how dedicated am I on the mission of spreading the word of Love Bites? What am I willing to do? Early bird gets the worm, so to speak. And I guess I'll do it. Love Bites, Babymetal. You can pick cover. Oh, did you see the Headbang magazine cover? I did not. Wait, let me see. Let me see the Headbang cover. Let me see that. Yeah, there's going to be a new music video as well. That's right. 100%. Let's see. Headbang magazine. Oh, my light's flickering. Why is it flickering? That's a cover. Trying to see where it's at. Maybe it's just on Twitter. Oh, what's this? Babymetal on the cover of Headbang magazine. That was 2 years ago. So you see there's a poll right now for this? It's all over their Twitters? Okay, I'll take a look at their Twitter right now then. Let's go on Twitter. I can't share it until I know it's good because my Twitter has a lot of TNA on it. It just pops up. OnlyFans this, OnlyFans that. It's like, oh, wow. All right. Let me go to Love Bites. And also, when you search hashtag Love Bites, sometimes other things come up like biting like necks and stuff, like weird marks. Okay. I mean, that wasn't about a cover, but that was something. What is this? Love Bites. What is this? Is this it? Wait a second. Let me put this on the screen. So, Love Bites, March 2nd. Hear it on the cover of the magazine. Head Bang Spin Off 11's release March 2nd. And there's a Love Bites cover. But I guess you could pick the cover. I gotta be careful. See, I'm already scrolling down too much. These chocolates look questionable. Hold on. Let me take a look here. Oh, wait. Is this it? Put this on the screen. So you can choose the cover here for the headbang spin. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, I was like, okay, is it like a poll thing where they're going to decide on one cover? But there's two different covers for this. You have the Babymetal cover, then you have the Love Bites cover. Okay? That's pretty cool. You know, the Love Bites cover, like, these are queens of shredding, queens of metal. The Babymetal cover, they look ruthless. They do look like queens in their own right, don't they? They look like they look like they're gonna be dictators or something. You know, look at that, the thrones that they're sitting on. It's just, you know, obviously a reference to Game of Thrones, but it's like, wow. I thought if you guys were gonna be our leaders, like it would be like a kingdom of Kauai. It looks pretty dire. What happened? What happened? You know? I mean, y'all see it too, right? It's like kind of interesting because there's a kind of, they are a Kauai metal band, but lately the imagery, I guess the imagery even back when they were starting, you know, they had like coffins and stuff and a lot of black and red and kind of death sort of things here and there. Kind of cutesy though, kind of like a little bit. But now it seems kind of dire. Very grim. But yet the music's so bubbly. Now, the ladies from Love Bites, that looks so like sophisticated here. Look at that. They look great. They always look great. So yeah, that's pretty cool. How much is this? It's probably a lot, especially if you're gonna have it shipped to you. It's gonna be a lot more than you would expect for a magazine, I imagine. But at that point, you're not really too worried about the price. You're getting it for just to have it, just to collect it. Yeah, both covers are cool. Definitely, if you have the money and you want to, get both. But I'm not about to tell you that you have to get either one for you to be a fan or anything like that. sometimes money's tight, but yeah, man, if you want to collect it. It's cool. It looks pretty neat. It'd definitely be impressive to have behind you, to show off. Check this out. I got both covers. Okay. The other post I was looking at was this one. I was like, what is going on here? I don't know what's going on here. Let me put it on the screen. The one where I was like, look at the screen, like, what am I looking at here? It was this. I don't. Can we translate this tweet? Love Bites is mentioned and Mafila is mentioned. Wait a minute. Special feature of Weekly Playboy on sale tomorrow. Metal beauties are hot now. Wait, what? Mixed with Love Bites, Nemophila, Hagani, and Koi. Even the name Paradox is included. There's absolutely no reason not to buy. What am I reading here? What? Obviously, I'm reading words on a screen, text on a screen, but wait. There's a special feature of Weekly Playboy that's going to have like Love Bites, Nemophila, Hagani, and Koaya. Well, okay. It's just articles though, right? Am I scrolling down? Do I scroll down? Do I risk it? Here's the cover. Let's take a look at the cover. Oh, that is a cover. Men of Culture content right here. Look at that. I'm carefully scrolling. Like, I think it's just the bands. Maybe there might be some photos of them together. I really do not think if there's going to be like anything you would think being with like old school Playboy. This is like, it's just going to be, which is fine. Class it up. Come on, make it classy. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Pictures too. All right. Fami, Asami, Mayu, Saki, Sakura, we all going to be on Playboy in an article about hot females in Japan metal scene. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So there is that. Huh. Well, at least it's not the Babymetal girls. That would be a little weird. I know they're like 20 now or 21. 20, I don't know what their age is right now, top of my head, but it's still weird to me. Like if they were to do something like this, I'd be like, I see y'all as like little nieces. So I'll be like, okay, well, I don't even know if I want to read that. I don't want to read that. That's a little weird. Okay. But okay. So I'm curious about this. I'm gonna follow up on this. I'll see how can I get a PDF of this? Can I get a PDF of it? Because I don't know if I'm actually gonna buy it. So that's gonna be my mission, to see if I get a special weekly Playboy. It's on sale tomorrow. If I obscured the PDF, if I obtain it, then I will definitely talk about it next week for sure. So before I wrap up, I'm gonna start doing these streams on Sunday instead of Monday nights. Monday nights I might stream on the other channel. It's just, I was just looking for a good time that would work for everybody. And but I enjoy this. This was good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Started talking about Babymetal. What's the most underrated songs with Babymetal? I talked about BAND-MAID a bit and Love Bites. I will reach out to the two that won the caption contest to see how am I supposed to send them a gift card, and then we'll go from there. All right. With that said, man, you guys take it easy and have a good one.